Alright, so what's going on this week? Well, it's Sunday today, so I'm doing the video on time, not doing it late Sunday, posting it on Monday. Um, but let's see, so last week here, got in some good long runs. I think I mentioned last video, went for a 16.5-ish mile training run on Sunday night, so that was a good start. Tuesday, got in about almost 13. Most of that was with my friend Sunny. Her and I are starting a project. If you have seen the video we posted earlier in the week, her and I are going for our normal Tuesday runs, then going out to eat somewhere, and then running back. So that's funny. Sorry, text message. And so her and I are going to do a weekly video series. Sunny is someone who has been a good friend and training partner for a few years now. Usually over the summertime when I would need to do track workouts and it's like 100 and something degrees here in Fresno, she would go with me, and she does go with me. We would take our kids to the track. They would go play on the track, or sometimes my kids would go play tennis on the tennis court, and so that's where we play tennis, on the tennis court. And she do 400 to 800 meter repeats with me when it was 110, 115 degrees out. So she's someone who I could always rely on to work out when people normally don't want to. But we've been making a point to go out every Tuesday and do our runs together and train with each other. So we're doing a fun video where we basically go for a run, go eat somewhere, and then go run back. We did the first video last week. We have one scheduled this Tuesday. Various people in town are going to start meeting us every Tuesday too, so that should be pretty fun. But back to my regular stuff here. Training for the marathon right now. 2 weeks from today, I'll be done with it, which is great. So last Sunday, got in a decent trail run with Alicia, then went out with Sunny on Tuesday, got about almost 13, I think it was like 12 and a half by the time we were done. Then got my normal cross training in Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Tuesday night, unfortunately, I got some cross training in, so I was stuck at the gym. Trying to get back to jiu-jitsu, been doing that Monday and Wednesday with Randy. Have not been going to class at night. Got a phone call from my instructor, Steve, and he, I don't know, not too happy with my attendance you might say, but yeah, so him and I talked a few things out, trying to figure out how I could get in there a little bit more. Hopefully things at the gym that I'm at will level off and I'll be able to get back in there at night. I'm supposed to get my black belt pretty soon in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is a very, very long process, and it's pushing the timeline back a little bit with how often I've been getting in, I think, but I'll eventually get it. And yeah, so that's a whole nother, Jiu-Jitsu is a whole nother realm that this video is not going to dive into, so I'd be here for hours talking. But yeah, went for a run also on, I think it was Friday? No, Thursday. Thursday went for a training run. Got in, I think it was like 21 and a half, something like that. Miles. I was going for 18 to 20. Kind of misjudged my route incorrectly, and at one point realized it and just thought, oh well, whatever. So that run was pretty decent. So I got 3 good long runs in this week. Did it run on Saturday. Today's Sunday. Today I ended up doing Yasso 800s. So my leg's feeling a lot better the last couple days. So of course it's feeling better. So I thought I'd push it and see if I can, I don't know, injure it again. Didn't injure it though, so that was pretty cool. Went to the track after I got done teaching class and before I had to go to work at Fleet Feet. Did an easy 1 mile warm up. Then I did, the goal was to do 800 meter repeats at a 6-minute mile pace. So basically doing the 800 meter repeats in 3 minutes. I actually hit all of them except for the 8th one. The 8th one was 3 minutes and 1 second. All of them were at 3 minutes, if not 1 or 2 seconds under. And I actually ended up doing 12 of them. So the last 2 I think were a little under 3 minutes, maybe like 2:59, 2:58. Really wanted to do 2 more. I think I could have done 12 of them, but I was just running out of time, so I didn't do 12. So I was kind of back and forth with what I was going to do for my goal for the marathon. First I wanted to run it fast. Then I was kind of feeling injured. I thought, well, I'll just run a little bit slower. just try to PR, but not by as much as I planned. And now kind of thinking I'm probably going to push it. Um, so yeah, just feeling real focused on it right now. Got a few things that are just kind of going right as far as training and just being mentally with it, I think. Looking at things a little differently, how I'm doing things, and yeah, seems to be working out pretty well. Then 2 weeks after the marathon, I have the 100K, really looking forward to that. But right now, not really focused on the 100K, focused on the marathon because that's the next thing. But really looking forward to jumping into the 100K right after this marathon. I think the 100K is going to go very well. It's up along the San Joaquin River Trail, which is only like 20 minutes from my house, maybe 25, so it's going to be nice to run an ultra and not have to get a hotel. Actually just going to sleep at home and yeah, kind of go from there. But yeah, training for the rest of this week and get around with Brad and Sunny on Tuesday, record a little video. Brad has the restaurant picked out that we're going to go eat at that day, so that should be a pretty fun video. Brad's a super funny guy. And then I think on Tuesday I'm going to do the California State Championship course for cross country is at Woodward Park, which is in Fresno. So I'm going to run that course I think 3 times, so I'll get about 9.3 miles in on that. Going to try to do like a relatively hard pace, but nothing too crazy. Like I said, I'm going to try to do it 3 times, so I can't go nuts out there. I think I'm just going to try to hold a 7-minute mile, which on that course is kind of, for me, not hard, but hard enough, right? So that'll be some good speed work, and it'll be nice not running on the road. But yeah, after that, I don't know what the next week will entail. It's going to be just a lot of tapering and not really doing a whole lot. My regular classes at Fit 36 on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Jiu-Jitsu with Randy Monday and Wednesday, and yeah. So then I don't know. Trail running on Sunday. Got to see how that fits in with Alicia's schedule. But probably not for a couple weeks because the marathon's coming up, and yeah. So I'm gonna have to actually kind of figure out when I'm gonna hit the trail because the timeline's not really working out for me that well. So I might have to do a couple solo ones here, which it's been kind of nice having someone to run on the trail with too. But sometimes you just have to go out by yourself, I guess, which is what I typically do. But I'm getting kind of used to having training partners now because most of my runs have been with people lately. So, which is great because I usually just like to run by myself. It's been cool having someone out there to run with and talk to. So, other than that, can't really think of too much else to say here. So I'm gonna get going and make some nachos and then go to bed. And yeah, that's about it. Till next time.